You're kicking it live with Antman only on musicfamiliaproductions.com. Remember, CBD living water is for the living. Get yours today. Are you tired of overpriced and overweight plumbers spending hours on a job and costing you hundreds of dollars, only to find out it's going to cost double? Give Calhoun Plumbing a call. Since 1992, the team at Calhoun Plumbing has been loyally serving the homes and businesses of Greater Columbus, Ohio. Have a plumbing emergency? Calhoun Plumbing will come to your rescue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A messy plumbing problem won't wait or fix itself. What are you waiting for? Someone is standing by to take your call now. Call 614-444-1995 for your trusted everything you need all-in-one plumber. Calhoun Plumbing. Military and seniors save 10% off on service calls and no premium rates for Saturday appointments. For more information, go to calhounplumbing.com or call 614-444-1995. That number again is 614-444-1995.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the power.
Music Familia Productions. World premiere.
You'll never get the best of me. I'm anti everything. You'll never get the best of me. I'm anti everything.
Antman and Siobhan bring you so much live, local, and raw every Thursday from AntmanVs Studios. Music, news, interviews, plus so much more. And it starts now.
And now, here's your host.
Boom! What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live, AntmanVs. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new hour. I hope you guys are ready for this. This is going to be a killer show tonight. We got lots of music and lots of stuff to talk about, man. I want to give a shout out, though, first and foremost, to Mr. Burt Reynolds. Rest in peace, sir. He passed away today. But on a brighter note, man, I want to give a shout out to a lot of my sponsors and a couple of Music Familia out there that are checking out the show. If you guys haven't already, man, make sure you guys check out Columbus Events Group LLC for all the great music and all the great things that they have to offer through 30 years of great service. Awesome, great stuff right there, man. Also, check out Photo Nation AP, my man David Sheets holding it down, professional photography and digital media service. And if you guys need some professional photography done, you guys can reach out to my man David Sheets, 614-732-9525. Call or text, or write an email, photonationap@outlook.com. Mr. Country Barbecue himself, Mr. Lynette's Larry Trimmer, Lynette's Country Barbecue, Lynette's Children's Charity. Make sure you guys check it out, man. Just some great stuff going on throughout. So if you guys are joining in tonight, man, you guys are new to the show, I just kind of want to let you guys know, first and foremost, that you guys on Facebook can come over, check out the live show. I encourage you to do that. You guys can do that at youtube.com/Music Familia Productions, or you can jump in the link that I put in there for you. You guys can do it that way. And we will make sure that we get the link pinned in there for you so you guys can have that. So, as a matter of fact, I believe the MFP gods made that happen for me. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Bam. There it is. So you guys could jump over. Just to let you guys also know, all the music videos aired are not Music Familia Productions. We give all the rights to the artists, musicians for their works. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Music Familia Productions. And so we got some exciting stuff going on, man. We are over 109,000 minutes viewed. Can you believe that already, people? We are reaching all over the world. Things are happening. Merch is coming in. New merch is being designed as we speak. Some of our favorite show logos like AntmanVs and Sunday Meltdown. The logos for the shows are going to be t-shirts. So you're going to be able to buy the merch and have fun with that as well. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Larry Swanson because of Merchant Q. Because if it wasn't for this man, we wouldn't be where we are. He's done so much to help us out, man. And I really just want to give a shout out to him right now, Mr. Larry Swanson of MerchantQ.com. Make sure you guys check those guys out. Great organization over there. So, what we are known for is music, unsigned music that is, from all over the planet. We play everything. We don't discriminate, we don't play or hate, we play it all. What's going on, Mr. Patrick Kelly? He says, encourage people to see the professional level. And, you know, that's exactly it, Patrick Kelly. We are the professional level. We encourage you to come check out the professional level. We want you to see what real business looks like. What's going on, John Armstrong? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good night. So, make sure you guys write down that phone number. You guys can call into the show. We want to hear from you, man. 614-916-6372. When you hear the music stop playing on your end, you guys can call in and be part of the show. And that's the best way to put it, because being on internet, there is a bit of a delay. So if you guys want to be part of the action, you guys can call in on the show. Wait till the song is over and then call in. And so typically I leave space in between to talk and do all that fun jazz. So we got lots to talk about tonight, man. One thing I want to know from the Music Familia, what do you guys think about the afterlife? What's your take on the afterlife? That's the question of the night. I encourage you guys to call in, weigh in, type in, be part of the conversation. Let me know what you guys think about that when we're talking about that later in the hour. I got some brand new douchebag criminals for you guys. That's where we find 3 douchebag criminals that are completely wasting space, and we talk about them, we run them under the bus. That is coming up at the end of the show at the 10 o'clock hour. Towards the 10 o'clock hour, I should say. So, let's get into something a little different here. So, what I love about doing the whole thing, yes, Patrick Kelly, I mean dying. Yes, the afterlife. One of the crazy things I like to do is go and find crowd picks. And I mean, like, music that the crowd, like, voluntarily picks up. And not the stuff that everybody's talking about. I mean, just the stuff that people pick up, you know, and just might happen to listen to. We're going to check out a couple of those songs tonight. And you might be surprised at what you hear. You might not be. But, this song came up. Alex Rush. It's out of my pop collection. I really like this. This is from Davenport, Iowa, to be exact. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. International right here. Wake up. Antman versus.
Just take a moment for yourself, baby. Feel the beat flow through your body like boom, boom, boom. Would you just take my hand and be my lady? Make that ass go round and round. We going international tonight. You fly my heart around the world. New York, LA, Tokyo, we can go anywhere, cause baby, you the shit. We flying first class, nothing but the best for you. I'm going international, all around the world, let's go. All around the world, let's go. All around the world, let's go. You got me speaking every different language, but that body's only speaking one. Oh, the one that gets me feeling so exotic. Now let me show you how I roll this tongue. We're going international tonight. You fly my heart around the world. New York, LA, Tokyo, we can go anywhere, cause baby, you the shit. We flying first class, nothing but the best for you. I'm going international, all around the world, let's go. All around the world, let's go. All around the world, let's go. Let love be a guide all around the world. Don't let the fear hold you down. We'll fly all around the world. Let love be a guide all We can go anywhere, cause baby, you the shit. We flying first class, nothing but the best for you. I'm going international. All around the world, let's go. All around the world, let's go. All around the world, let's go. We're going international.
Hey, Music Familia, you're kicking it live with Antman, only on MusicFamiliaProductions.com. Remember, CBD living water is for the living. Get yours today. Are you tired of overpriced and overweight plumbers spending hours on a job and costing you hundreds of dollars, only to find out it's going to cost double? Give Calhoun Plumbing a call. Since 1992, the team at Calhoun Plumbing has been loyally serving the homes and businesses of Greater Columbus, Ohio. Have a plumbing emergency? Calhoun Plumbing will come to your rescue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A messy plumbing problem won't wait or fix itself. What are you waiting for? Someone is standing by to take your call now. Call 614-444-1995 for your trusted everything you need all-in-one plumber. Calhoun Plumbing. Military and seniors save 10% off on service calls and no premium rates for Saturday appointments. For more information, go to calhounplumbing.com or call 614-444-1995. That number again is 614-444-1995. What's going on, Music Familia? Welcome back to the show. What's going on, Patrick Kelly? So it looks like you got something to say, brother. So, Antman, much love and respect, but no slander, damn it, boy. So, I didn't say anything about anybody. I haven't said anything about anybody. Have nothing to say about anybody. So, yeah, career suicide. Talking about anybody behind anybody's back is career suicide. I don't agree with negative people. I don't bring negative people and negative things into my show or into my content. So, for those people who have issues with drama, man, keep it on your side of the fence, because I'm not involved with any drama, and I try my best to provide a quality show for everybody, and I don't leave anybody out. So I don't know what anybody's, referring to, but hopefully there's no drama out there. My biggest thing with drama is keyboard warriors and all kinds of stuff is we have a big enough job. We have a more important job to do than sit here and talk about what everybody is doing wrong. The more time we spend talking about what everybody's doing wrong, what everybody's doing right, and whatever else, it takes away from us being able to do our own craft and do what we love to do. And I love what I do, and I love supporting the local scene. I love supporting people in the industry that work really hard for all the stuff. And I have just signed up with an awesome company that will be handling a lot of my YouTube stuff. So a lot of my YouTube things are going to change, and I'm going to be getting a lot more subscribers and a lot more reach. We are in 7 different countries. We are 109,000 minutes viewed. Thank you, Music Familia, for not playing into the drama and being a part of it, man. I appreciate you guys for coming in each and every week and hanging out with us, man, being a part of it. You guys can come over, check out the live show. We encourage you guys. Absolutely, Patrick Kelly. I totally agree, man, and I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you for clarifying. The thing is, man, I am so fortunate to be able to do what I do that I just stay in my lane because, man, if I don't know, I don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Speaking of something you don't know, I got a little bit of EDM music for you, something to wake you up a little bit. My man Kenneth Kane, Bucharest. This is out of Bucharest, man. I didn't know they were getting down like this in Bucharest. I didn't. I admit. I didn't admit it. I admit it. Let me know what you think about this. We'll be right back. This is all live.
Close your eyes.
What's going on, Music Familia? Welcome back to the show, hanging out live. That was from Kenneth Kane, man, all the way over in Bucharest, way across the ocean, way over there. What's going on, Kenneth Stanley? What's going on, Richard? What's going on, Rachel? How you guys doing? Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out live with us on MusicFamiliaProductions.com. You guys are watching exclusively on MusicFamiliaProductions.com for those of you who are hanging out with us. For those of you who are not, you are watching on Facebook. That is cool. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging out, checking it out. So you guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel if you guys want to on Facebook.com/Music Familia Productions. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube.com/MusicFamiliaProductions.com. You guys can do that as well. So we got some great stuff to talk about tonight, man. Did you see JFK's nephew, Christopher Lawford? He died at 63 after a yoga studio emergency. It comes across 10:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It looks like that Lawford was at a yoga studio Tuesday night when he had a medical emergency and later died. Our sources say that the death appears to be from natural causes. The coroner is performing an autopsy to determine the exact cause of death after Christopher Lawford, son of Peter Lawford and Patricia Kennedy, has died. It turns out a longtime Hollywood actor appeared in General Hospital, Terminator 3, All My Children, Frasier, and various other TV shows. He was also a correspondent on Extra. And Lawford's uncle was John F. Kennedy, and his family often hung out with the first family during JFK's presidency. It looked like Lawford just got a JD at Boston College School of Law, was very politically active and all his life, is very active with the Democratic National Committee, and worked for his uncle, Senator Ted Kennedy. He also worked in the Special Olympics and the org his aunt Eunice Silver created. And he also a New York Times best-selling author for Symptoms of Withdrawal, which is a great book. If you haven't checked that out, man, make sure you check that out. I encourage you guys to check that out. Lawford had battled addiction issues back in the 70s and 80s, and he was reportedly arrested in 1980 for allegedly impersonating a doctor to score prescriptions. Spent some time, and Lawford got out in 2013 when he talked candidly about addiction. Lawford was 63 when he passed away. What's going on, Music Familia? Hope you're having a good night. So did you see, in brighter news, Richard Simmons. He's been gone for quite some time, and he's coming back. The man himself is making a comeback. I'm pretty impressed by this myself. I come across this today, reading Hiding and Hustling, with new merch and a calendar coming out in 2019. Richard Simmons has been hiding for almost 5 years, but it's about to change in a big way because he's about to wheel and deal again. We've learned the famous fitness guru will launch the Richard Simmons Sweat and Shop channel Thursday on talkshop.live. Think QVC meets Facebook, where anyone, even celebs, can go live to plug their merch. Richard's first offering a 2019 calendar filled with more than 365 dates. Also contains Richardism inspirations for each day. He'll also sell new and classic exercise merch. One catch, though, fans expecting to see the King of Fitness should manage their expectations. We're told that he will not be making any appearances on the channel. Richard's friends will pimp his products for him. And Simmons' channel will go live Thursday night at 8 p.m. So it's already live. It went live 21 minutes ago. So you can get your Richard Simmons gear over at talkshop.live for that. And Richard has been hiding for 5 years. The last time that we came across him, getting a glimpse of April 2017, when a pap, that is paparazzi, by the way, got a pic that partially showed his face. There was a Bigfoot-like image in summer of 2016, but that doesn't really count, right? I mean, basically, it's a hat, an eye, and maybe his temple. That's it. We reported Richard's been having some health issues in recent years. He was recently hospitalized last year because of gastrointestinal problems. he's done his best to keep a low profile with interesting disguises and clever little things. So that's interesting, man. I don't know, man. We'll see how he does. I'll be interested to see how he does. I'm going to put a link to the story in there so you guys could check out the story if you want and be part of the action there. Hope you guys are having a good night tonight. Weigh in where you guys are tonight. Let me know where you guys are weighing in, listening to, and where you're listening at. If you guys didn't know, Burt Reynolds passed away today. Rest in peace, my man. He had a heart attack today. The 911 call was released, but we will not be airing it due to its heartfelt sound and, you know, the serious impact of losing an actor. What's going on, Joshua? How's it going, man? We got some cool stuff to talk about tonight, and we're going to be talking a lot more than that. But right now, I'm going to get something going from my own backyard. This is Pray for Sleep. I hope you guys like this.
Drifting away from everything that's wrong. My mind only knows how to take and how to stay. There's no one to steer me clear. There's no escaping it. There's no escaping fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of not being known. 'Cause I'm always alone. Always alone. Close my eyes and lay my head down. And all these thoughts are gonna make me hit the ground. I don't wanna be alone, lost on my own. What if I never know? This is all set in stone. Please let me out, set me free from these fears. I don't wanna be alone in this town on my own. Yeah. I'm going down this road, never coming home. I can't accept this loss. I can't stay in this hole. I can't stay in fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of not being known. 'Cause I'm always alone. I'll never be alone. Close my eyes and lay my head down. And all these thoughts are gonna make me hit the ground. I don't wanna be alone, lost on my own. What if I never know? This is all set in stone. Please let me out, set me free from these fears. I don't wanna be alone in this town on my own. Let me alone, just leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone, just leave me alone in this town on my own. I'm never going back to these fears that had me under attack. I'm never going back. I'm never going back. What if I never know? This is all set in stone. Please let me out, set me free from these fears. I don't wanna be alone, be alone. Be alone in this town on my own.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to Antman Versus.
Woo!
Needs a man, needs a light. Need to get away to paradise. A little break, a little time. Get me back feeling how I like. No excuses. Let's pull through and get some air, get some light. Cause the minute we're in paradise, we got that summertime feeling. Everybody dancing on the ceiling. We'll be going all night to the rhythm. Feeling fine, we can't stop singing. Let's make it hard up to the top. Give it all we got. Let's make the most of the evening. With you I feel like I'm dreaming. Tonight we're free to do exactly what we do. Tonight we're free to go exactly where we choose. Tonight we're free to put on all the songs we like. So forget about tomorrow. Cause it's all about tonight. Yeah, it's all about tonight. Day to day is mundane. Gotta break it up and feel the waves. Yeah, we all feel the same. Time to shake it up and misbehave. No excuses. Let's pull through. Cause today is the day that we're finally gonna make a change. We got that summertime feeling. Everybody dancing on the ceiling. We'll be going all night to the rhythm. Feeling fine, we can't stop singing. Let's make it hard up to the top. Give it all we got. Let's make the most of the evening. With you I feel like I'm dreaming. Tonight we're free to do exactly what we do. Tonight we're free to go exactly where we choose. Tonight we're free to put on all the songs we like. So forget about tomorrow. Cause it's all about tonight. Yeah, it's all about tonight.
Hey yo, it's Mayhem. I'm from Columbus. Where you from? When you spit at your show, we don't hear it. Mine's will be lip syncing, you rapping over your lyrics. That's not a good look. You shook, you a hood crook. 100-sheet composition turned into the good book. Now you wanna take a passage from it while you biting my rhymes. I'm monumental when I'm building, but I stay causing riots. I spit homicidal. I'm just trying to make a killing. You get robbed in the street cause you got no handles. Make you suffer defeat like open-toe sandals. Are you really causing ruckus? Do you really wanna touch it? Cause I really think you bluffing. Do you really think you toughin'? Are you really into something? Cause I really think you're nothing. I bang in the bus, my buck's powerful. Don't know how you ain't know, I'm coming from Columbus. I was born in Cali, yo, that's where they found me. But I'm from Columbus, right in Sacramento. This ain't no accident though, bro, I'm from Columbus. Some they call it Cowtown, so why don't you bow down? Boy, I'm from Columbus. Number one, the Buck State, so why don't you just wait? Yo, I'm from Columbus. You can say that I know where I came from. I'm the slave that you told you can't run on the middle passage. I was struggling to get my rhythm mastered. Wasn't allowed to play soft, all I could do was blast it. The sounds of the drums can move mountains, plus the rhymes out my mouth can do that times 2,000. That's you styling, that ain't directed at me. You the fruit salad, that ain't affecting me. Don't play me like I am from the burbs. I was right on front on South Wayne, putting in work. Tell your mans that he better be real raw. On the strength, if I was rolling on X, I couldn't feel y'all. Bust town, so what y'all want now? Have my ruined trees rolled up soon as I touch down. Quit with that talk, you run stuff. I've been walk the walk, but I'm from the bus. I was born in Cali, yo, that's where they found me. But I'm from Columbus, right in Sacramento. This ain't no accident though, bro. I'm from Columbus. Some they call it Cowtown, so why don't you bow down, boy? I'm from Columbus. Number one, the buck state, so why don't you just wait, yo? I'm from Columbus.
Yeah, okay, I'm so straight, I don't even masturbate. Every day I wake and bake, and my city takes the cake, no debate. We create, shawties take hella stakes. Even if she's a vegan, corn cob, no flakes. Yeah, 365 cause cities liver than a motorboater. Life overdoses, riding records, setting roller coasters. Comatosing off of good food, that's serotonin. Call me F-Sweller, never whack, but those who really know is Joseph. I'm from Columbus, in it but I'm not of it. Never wanted to be the richest or the fastest or the toughest. And I ain't about to brag about every reason I love it. Waking up and being me takes a very solid budget. Put myself on the globe from the first time that I spun it. And getting where I'm going requires a moral compass, so fuck it. I just work my hand to rugged fingers, stacking and praying like I'm trying to win a Jenga.
I was born in Cali, yo, that's where they found me. But I'm from Columbus, right in Sacramento. This ain't no accident though, bro. I'm from Columbus. Some they call it Cowtown, so why don't you bow down, boy? I'm from Columbus. Number one, the buck state, so why don't you just wait, yo? I'm from Columbus. I was born in Cali, yo, that's where they found me. But I'm from Columbus, right in Sacramento. This ain't no accident though, bro. I'm from Columbus. Some they call it Cowtown, so why don't you bow down, boy? I'm from Columbus. Number one, the buck state, so why don't you just wait, yo? I'm from Columbus.
What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live. Antman Versus. We're live on musicfamiliaproductions.com. What are you guys doing tonight, man? I hope you guys are having a good night. We got something brand new for you guys right here, man. I've been holding on to this piece for a minute, and I'm really excited about playing this for you guys. We're going to check out this from Yesterday Kids. This is called Night Owl. Wake up!
Shake off your bittersweet feelings. When tomorrow comes, we're gonna be alright. Take off your skeletons and demons. Even if it takes all night. Shake off your bittersweet feelings. When tomorrow comes, we're gonna be alright.
Saturday Kids. Night Owl. Brand new stuff right there. What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live. Antman Versus 8:38 Eastern Standard Time. What's going on, Music Familia? Hope you guys are having a good night. What's going on, Greg? How's it going, buddy? Been a long time, no talk. What's going on, Trisha? What's going on, Steven? What's going on, Crystal? Wyland, what's going on? How you doing tonight? How you doing? Miss Lisa Denny, how's it going? Thor, what's going on, my man? Crystal, how are you? Coulter, what's going on, my man? Jimmy, how's it going? Victor Cooperman, Minnie, what's going on, my dude? How are you? How are you? Hope is all well. So, Mr. Jeff Lynch, hope you guys are having a good night, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me live on my show. If you guys have not had a chance to come out and check us out live, you guys can do that. The show is pinned there. And if you have not seen the pin, then I can get my many minions to do it for me. So there you go. Boom. You got a new comment in there. And that is the show link. Bam! Just for you. I want to give a shout out to some of my sponsors right now. Columbus Events Group. I want to shout out to you guys, Miss Mary Kaufman. 30 years of service over there, Miss Mary Kaufman and everybody at Columbus Events Group. For more information, go over to ColumbusEventsGroupLLC.com. Check out all the upcoming shows and everything they got going on. It's going to be awesome. Coming up, they have Adam Calhoun, Rich Regal, and Justin Time, Six Gun Justice, Conrad Bradley, Dustin Spears, DJ Boog, all under one roof. September 21st, it's going down. Doors are at 6 p.m. 15 day of show, 15 in advance day of, and 20 day of show, I apologize. $30 surcharge for anyone under the age of 21. 5055 Sinclair Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43229. Get out there and make sure you guys check it out, man. Hope everything is going well for you guys. Speaking of another show, my man Christopher reached out to me from Subtle Feud, and he said, Ant, I have this show going on Friday at the Bethel Road Pub, and I need you to throw this out there for me. I said, I got you, Chris. So here we go. Tomorrow night, September 7th, 8 p.m., it's a $5 show, all right? Bethel Road Pub, 1375 Bethel Road, Columbus, Ohio. It's a 43220 area code up there, just in case you guys didn't know. Subtle Feud, Sanity Remains, Ironhead Inc., all under one roof, man. These three bands together are going to be tremendously awesome, and I hope you guys get a chance to check it out there tomorrow night at the Bethel Road Pub. Join us, me and Siobhan. We're going to be hanging out live up there tomorrow night. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see you guys, and hopefully you guys are out there buying some merch and supporting some awesome hard metal music. All right, so we're going to get into something right here on my rock collection. This is Kuala Lumpur. You wouldn't believe it. Like never before. Let me know what you think about this one. We'll be right back.
The light keeps shining bright, and tonight we will make things be alright. I'm gonna see you there. How long must I wait for? You're gonna feel it here so much, like never before. I'm gonna love you more. How much I don't seem to know, but I'm sure it's never like before. There's a spark in the end, in this cold and
I know I've been such a fool. Messing around while it hurts you. I'm sorry, baby. I just couldn't see it. Just couldn't see it. But I'm making the change now. And I'm almost here. Away from the time I thought I was gonna lose you. But now I think we've got ourselves really close. Tonight we love like never before.
Like never before, Sabira, Guadalajara. Great stuff right there coming out of Guadalajara. Let me tell you, man. Wow, great stuff right there. I can dig it. I can dig it. What's going on, Rachel? What's going on, Joey? What's going on, Ricky? How's it going, man? Peace. Thank you, sir, for coming and hanging out. What's going on, Stephanie Cross? How are you? You know, you guys can check out the live show over on our MusicFamiliaProductions.com page. Just go over to MusicFamiliaProductions.com, hit play, or you guys can click on the link to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel that way. So, interesting story in today's New York Post. A shocking new discovery about women's orgasms. It turns out that there's an innovative solution in the works for women who struggle to achieve an orgasm, but it's not as simple as popping a little blue pill. New research suggests that a form of therapy involving weekly stimulation with electrodes can make the female climax easier to come by in a pilot study published in the Journal of Neuromodulation. 9 women were zapped in sessions for over 12 weeks, and 8 reported improvements in sexual arousal and orgasms. It worked for me, one pleased participant said in a statement to the university. I'm not 100% back to the way I was, but I can have orgasms again, and they are pretty good ones, I must say. To conduct the experiment, scientists had women sit through half-hour zaps of peripheral nerves near the genital region or ankle. One 53-year-old volunteer described the feeling to researchers as a bizarre pressure vibration sensation. Though the result didn't always last beyond the experiment window, the findings could be a game changer for women with female sexual dysfunction and a condition marked by persistent lack of libido that affects an estimated 40% of women. I didn't even know that. That's so interesting to me. I had no idea that never really happened. Man. Future studies will control for the placebo effect, but the same research team found in early studies that by stimulating the nerves in the genital and ankle region of rats, the rodents experienced a strong increase in vaginal blood flow. Interesting. Well, so there you go. So a couple zaps a week, you could be cured, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? That could be interesting. Ricky says, I am single. And anybody wants to hit him up, he says he's single. Great. Good for you, Ricky. Happy for you, my man. Happy for you. What's going on, Mr. John JC? How are you, sir? So, in other news this evening, did you guys see, I know that Burt Reynolds passed away, but did you see that Sally Field was talking about how years and years of time that her and Burt Reynolds spent together, she has not lost. This came across. Sally Field is mourning the loss of her former co-star and boyfriend, Burt Reynolds. There were times in your life that are so incredible they would never fade away. They stay alive even 40 years later. The actress, 71, told Page Six in a statement on Thursday, "My years with Burt never left my mind, or never leave my mind. He will be in my history and my heart for as long as I live. Rest, as long as I live. Rest, buddy." The stars met with filming 1970s Smokey and the Bandit. You guys remember that movie? And also dated for 5 years during the second and throughout after the movies. In a recent interview on the Today Show, Reynolds said that Field was the love of his life. Well, she was 7 when I fell in love with her, he told Hoda Cope with an eyebrow-raising interview. She stayed 7 for about 11 years. He later clarified his comments in an interview with USA Today, saying, I didn't say 7, I said 37, I think. Reynolds died on Thursday morning. It was unexpected, according to his niece, who also said he had health issues. He was 82 years old, so rest in peace, Bert. Hope you're having a good afterlife where you are, my man. Rest in peace, Bandit. So, hope you guys are having a good rest of your night. We got some awesome music for you. I'm going to reach into my metal side of things here. And we're going to go back in time a little bit here. And this is Back from the Ashes, and this is When You Fall. This is a way kind of old school, so this will take you back a little bit, man. Hope you're ready for this. You ready? about some distant echoes. Some devium! Distant echoes right there for you. Some old school stuff, some old school metal, man, going way back. But I got something special from my man Thor, my good friend Thor. I love you, brother. Something special for you. This is Hellbound, Aletheia. Alethea! What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live, Antman Versus. I want to give a shout out, man, to Subtle Feud and my man Chris and the guys. Great, great stuff, man. I love you guys, and they are going to be performing live tomorrow night at the Bethel Road Pub. You guys need to be there. 1375 Bethel Road. They're going to be there. Subtle Feud's going to be there with Sanity Remains and Ironhead Inc. They're going to be under one roof. It's going to be epic. It's going to be killer. And I'm going to be there. Siobhan's going to be out there. We're going to be out there hanging out live. Hopefully you guys can make it out to the show, man. Kick off your Friday night with the best metal in Columbus. This is the first show in quite some time the Subtle Feud has been in Columbus, and I'm excited about this. We're all excited about this. Make sure you guys get out there. It's only $5. Support local and get your asses out there and see some hard music, because these guys are worth it, let me tell you. So, we're hanging out live tonight, man. Subtle Feud says Sanity Remains is playing with Alethea next month at the BR Bethel Road Pub. So I'm going to be watching for that. I'm going to make sure I get my ass up there. Maybe I need to get my ass out to more shows. I feel like I haven't been out in a while, and tomorrow night's going to be awesome. I feel like I'm going not only as a fan, but, like, as work. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. The work, not play. Like, work. I don't know, man. I tried hard to figure out which one is which, because, truthfully, honestly, I love what I do, man, and I'm so fortunate to be able to do it. 7 different countries, 109,000 minutes viewed. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are going to be teaming up with Insta Rocket Pro, hopefully, in the near future. That's going to be great. That's going to be an awesome opportunity for our YouTube channel and for a lot of other people. So I encourage you guys to get in on what we have going on. Check us out, musicfamiliaproductions.com. I also want to keep everybody in mind that all the music videos aired during the show are not Music Familia Productions. We give all the rights and respect to the musicians and artists for their works, and we don't take anything away from anybody because we don't discriminate or play or hate. We support everybody and everything that is music. Facebook.com/Music Familia Productions if you want to give us a like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube.com/Music Familia Productions as well. So hopefully you guys are having a good evening, man. I know it's getting late. It's 9:08 Eastern Standard Time. You're watching Antman Versus. Check out ColumbusEventsGroup.com, ColumbusEventsGroupLLC.com. I apologize. My allergies are messing with me. Been tickling my nose all night. Shout out to Photo Nation AP, my man David Sheets, Professional Photography and Digital Media Service, 614-732-9525. PhotoNationAP at Outlook.com. Use the hashtag MFP, though, for 5 to 10% off of your first professional photography or digital media service. Make sure you do that, man, because I'm telling you, good photography is not cheap, but using hashtag MFP will make it even cheaper. So make sure you do that. How's everybody's night going? Weigh in. Let me know what you guys are thinking about. I have a couple curious questions about the afterlife. Some things in my life have transpired to make me consider the afterlife. What's your thoughts on the afterlife? You guys can weigh in. You guys can call in 614-916-6372. You guys can type in, or you guys can weigh in however you want. I want to hear from you. What's going on, James Good? What's going on, Renee? How are you? Mr. Nighter Exciter hanging out with us. Thank you for coming and hanging out, man. You guys got to come check out the live video, man. I encourage you guys to come check out the live video and see the live show and see how it's done over on the Music Familia Productions side of things. So there's a link for that. You guys can do that. So did you guys see also in news that Donald Trump Jr. Senior official my ass. So, they're talking about this new letter that made it into the news. Looks like Donald Trump Jr. has a very clear picture of who's behind the anonymous New York Times opt, and it ain't no senior official in Trump administration. We got the president's son heading into AntmanVs Thursday in New York City with his girlfriend, Kimberly Guilfoyle. And when we caught up with the NYT piece about White House staffers allegedly working against 45 Jr. unloaded. Don didn't name names, but he made it clear he's not buying the Times report that it was pinned by a senior Trump administration official. He's convinced it's the other end of the ladder. So, we broke the story that Trump's camp wants the Secret Service to launch an investigation to find the culprit who launched the letter to the New York Times. There are all sorts of theories on the op-ed author's identity, and several cabinet members and even VP Mike Pence have been mentioned. All have denied any involvement, and Trump's oldest son is at least inclined to believe them. But we're going to find out what's going on. And even people like Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly is even weighing in on this anonymous New York Times op-ed writer and saying that this person is a coward for not coming forward. putting their name on the letter. Dude, if I said some crap like what was in the letter, I wouldn't come forward either. I would just kind of sit back and let the pot stir and see what happens. And that's absolutely what's happening right now. The pot is stirring, and that Trump is getting so heated. So heated. It's hilarious to me that he's getting so bent about this situation. So anyway, in other news, in sports news, did you see Nike's Colin Kaepernick deal? It adds up when you see customer data, and we did, by the way. So the Cap deal adds up with Nike. Nike didn't just embrace Colin Kaepernick because of his views. Its market research was clear. The race, age, and political views of most Nike customers are in sync with the new ad campaign, and sources direct knowledge of Nike's demographics have given TMZ and likewise other media sources an inside look into the company, and it paints a clear picture of consumers who generally support Kaepernick's protest. African American, Hispanic, and Asians are more strongly represented in Nike's consumer base than they are in the U.S. population. For example, the company's market research shows 13% of Americans identify as African American, yet 18% of Nike buyers are Black. Hispanic account for 16% of the population, but represent 19% of Nike buyers, and Asians account for 3% of the population, but 5% of Nike customers. Caucasians are underrepresented in the Nike world. The white population in the U.S. is 75%, but they comprise only 67% of Nike's customers, and of those, Nike believes a very large percentage, especially young white males, support Colin. By the way, just so you know, if you didn't know, now you know, as for the percentages, they don't add up to 100 because some people in the company's marketing research identify as more than one race. So, as for age, according to Nike stats, 18 to 34-year-olds comprise 30% of the U.S. population, but they represent a whopping 43% of the Nike buyers. On the other hand, people 65 and older account for 19% of the population, but represent only 6% of Nike customers. Now, politics. Nike consumers are 7% likely to be Republicans than the general population and 3% more likely to be Democrats. So, short story here. Nike made a big statement by its new Kaepernick ad campaign, but the people most likely to protest are outside the company's sweet spot. That said, there is a bonus for Nike. Numbers aside, we're told that they wanted a campaign promoting social change that current and future athletes would embrace. So Nike's response to the protesters who want to boycott is, just do it. So, we're going to be seeing some interesting stuff out of them, and I'm really curious to see how all this plays out, man. A lot of this stuff, it never gets boring. Kind of like some of this new music here we're about to play. Wise Jennings right here, Lake Geneva. Greatest Fake right here. I think it's appropriate. Let me know what you think. We'll be right back.
She's no good. It's saying out loud what lies within her blue-gray cloud. That smile she wears might as well be a clown for the fool within. Wears a dark crown. Yeah, she's no good at telling the truth. You'll never know the darkness of her mood. She's the greatest fake girl you won't forsake. She's smiling, baby, please see me. She's gonna hide from you when you're in the same she's real good at singing the blues with all that emotion buried within. Chalks it up to her love of the tune. Gets off on misery and heartache and glue. Yeah, she's real good at keeping it close. Her heart's a book, a globe, the open road. She's the greatest face, girl you won't forsake. She's mine, then baby, please, please see me. She's gonna hide from you when you're in the same room. So
should stop, I suppose. I guess I should stop, I suppose. I guess I should stop, I suppose. Hell nah, no way. No way. No way.
Oh yeah, no way. Marlon Maurice right there, brand new stuff. Hanging out live, Antman Versus. I want to give a shout out right now to Stacy. I want to give a shout out to my man Greg and my music familia out there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of the action and coming and hanging out with me tonight on my show. I want to give a shout out to Columbus Events Group, Miss Mary Kaufman, Columbus Events Group LLC.com for more shows, great shows like the ones we're about to talk about. Make sure you guys check them out, Columbus Events Group LLC.com or Columbus Events Group LLC on Facebook. Be awesome, fun stuff right there as well. I want to give a shout out to my man Bran Green as well. What's going on, Bran? Hope you're having a good night, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out, sir. I appreciate you. I want to give a shout out to Mr. David Sheets, who is not hanging out, but is also Photo Nation AP. Mr. David Sheets handles our graphic design work and all our photography. Thank you, sir, for all of your hard work. Professional photography and digital media services. My man David Sheets, 614-732-9525. Call or text. Or you can get into photonationap@outlook.com. If you got some kids, you want to get some photos done, and you want to get them done affordable, and you want to get them done cheap, use hashtag MFP to get 5 to 10% off of your first digital media or professional photography shoot with Photo Nation AP. Also, what's going on, Pepper? What's going on, Janelle? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good night. Thank you, ladies, for coming and hanging out. So, if you guys also love some great barbecue, man, check out Lynette's Country Barbecue and Lynette's Children's Charity. Great organizations in the Central Ohio area, man. CEG, Photo Nation AP, and Lynette's Country Barbecue holding it down for Central Ohio. Oh, boy. Lots of promotions tonight. But that's all right. We're going to get into one more here. I want to give a shout out to my man Christopher King of Subtle Feud and the boys. They're going to be back in Columbus tomorrow night on the stage at the Bethel Road Pub. I cannot wait for this show, man. It's going to be awesome. Sanity Remains, Ironhead Inc., September 7th, 8 p.m. Doors at 8 p.m. $5. Make sure you guys get up there, Bethel Road Pub. Check it out. It's going to be a killer show. Oh, my man David Goliath is on the bill. It's crazy when Dave is on the bill. It's always crazy. He's got his own unique bag of tricks, and I encourage you guys to get out there. Spend the $5. Support local music. Do your duty. Do your civic duty and support. Thank you, Greg, for coming and hanging out, man. And I appreciate you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. So we got some fun stuff to get into tonight, man. Welcome to the show. And we got a whole bunch of more fun stuff to get into. And, yes, so if you, David Goliath, great fella. I did an interview with David a couple months back. And this man has so much talent. It makes me, I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it like him, but I can't. But that's why I leave it to the professionals, like Subtle Feud and Sanity Remains and Ironhead Inc. and Dave, because, man, these guys are pros, and I feel like the pros, yeah, I stay in my lane. I do what I'm good at. Speaking of doing what I'm good at, I got something brand new for you from Upchurch. We're going to see if we can get it in for you right here. Let me know what you think.
It's tough to top an original. So we added to the sides instead. It's the cheesy gordita crunch you know and love, now completely new. The $5 double cheesy gordita crunch box, only at Taco Bell.
candles in the bathroom. My brothers and me was some rednecks coming up on a one leg. We didn't sing Kumbaya, we sang with straight vibes on the 305. We never cussed around our mamas, but we raised hell until the day of the church bells. We didn't play with Tonka toys, we shot BB guns at the neighbor next door. Any kid who moved in knew, got a taste of that old swampy creek juice. Walked bare feet till our feet turned black as a slate on a swimming hole floor. And any car that drove by the midnight street never seen my 6-inch blade. We didn't sing Kumbaya, we sang with straight.
Music Familia, that's Up Church right there. Brand new stuff right there. Hope you guys like it, man. Greg, I'm going to see about introducing everybody to some new music every time they listen to the show. So thank you for coming and hanging out, man. I appreciate you guys for all that you do. I appreciate you guys greatly. So we're going to get into something right now from New Haven, Dying Lights. Are you ready for this? Turn it up. Let's go.
Miles away, and I can't see your face, but the distance seems forever. Out on the road, feeling alone, and I'm trying to get better. And it feels like forever. I'm holding on, failing to see
Lights. I love that song right there, Dying Lights. New Haven, what's going on? Shelly, what's going on? Justin, Mr. Mike Bama, what's going on? Nick, how's it going, guys? Hope you're having a great night, man. Subtle Feud says, those are my guys. Yes, they are. They're everybody's guys. Great, great band. I want everybody to know, man, that you guys have been listening to Antman Versus. We do this every week. Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, musicfamiliaproductions.com. You guys can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/musicfamiliaproductions, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/musicfamiliaproductions, just like my man Greg did. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you. Those of you hanging out on Facebook Live are missing out because you're missing out on a whole another half of the show you don't get to see. So I got something special for you guys right now, though. This is my man Mike Bama, and this came from. Let me know what you think about this song, man, and maybe you relate to this song. Maybe you got some place that you came from or that you come from that you're proud of, just like my man Mike. Let me know what you think about this. I love this new jam.
Down in Florida, back up to Alabama. All the country girls love me and my country grammar. Got them Georgia boys with me out in hot Atlanta. And we got some real pretty ladies from Louisiana. Everywhere we go, yeah, they wanna know where these country boys came from.
I came from the 334, check the name tag. You should already know. Alabama born, where the tide rolls, and we don't need a truck to hit a mud hole. Mama's cooking in some homemade sweet tea. Turn the game on the big screen TV. Send the kids outside and just let them be. They crank the stereo to Franco and me. We coming at you with a whole new kind of style. The type of flow that you ain't heard in quite a while. A skinny white boy with a crooked country smile. About to see some moment like my life is 8 Mile. Teamed up with some brand new cats. Franco got the voice that give your girl a heart attack. If they dropping bars like you write some by the pack. And Josh stays in the studio mixing up the track.
Down in Florida, back up to Alabama. All the country girls love me and my country grammar. Got them Georgia boys with me out in hot Atlanta. And we got some real pretty ladies from Louisiana. Everywhere we go, yeah, they wanna know where these country boys came from.
Where we came from, toting big guns. Alabama down to Florida in the hot sun. Riding around in that red clay Georgia mud. Drinking beer with some rednecks, smoking, but I introduced myself, then I hit them with the accent. Crooked letter, country style, call me Jackson. Shout out to Mississippi where the rebels still win. Put it all on the line, never giving it. You really wanna make it, then you gotta put your mind to it. Everybody struggles, you just gonna have to grind through it. Trials come with life, so I try to keep a wide influence. Headed down the right path, if we wrong, we keep it moving. Next stop, we headed for the top. Got a bottle of champagne and we about to make it pop. We making dollars rain like I am the money god. If you want it from me, homie, you gon' get yourself a plot.
Down in Florida, back up to Alabama. All the country girls love me and my country grammar. Got them Georgia boys with me out in hot Atlanta. And we got some real pretty ladies from Louisiana. Everywhere we go, yeah, they wanna know where these country boys came from. Down in Florida, back up to Alabama. All the country girls love me and my country grammar. Got them Georgia boys with me out in hot Atlanta. And we got some real pretty ladies from Louisiana. Everywhere we go, yeah, they wanna know where these country boys came from. Where these country boys came from. Where these country boys came from. Wanna know where these country boys came from. Yeah, where these country boys came from.
What's going on, Music Familia? That was Mike Bama. That was came from right there. Everybody's asking me about hip hop and country rap and all that fun stuff, man. And all I can really say about it, man, is there's a bunch of great people getting together, creating music, and having a great time. And that's really that's really all there is to it for me. I mean, I really don't know what to say. I mean, that's really all there is to it, you know? Great music and artists coming together, creating music, doing their thing. I mean, I can't hold anybody accountable for that, right? Right. All right, so what's going on? Hope you guys are having a great night, man. 9:41 Eastern Standard Time. As I said before, we broke 109,000 minutes. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about. I think we're almost to 110,000 minutes, to be honest with you, if I remember correctly. And we're up to almost over 380 subscribers. We're a brand new YouTube channel. We're up and coming, so make sure you guys check us out. We got a bunch of videos right there. You guys can check us out. All past episodes from the show right there, musicfamiliaproductions.com. Siobhan has done an awesome job at getting all of our past shows in there and up to date for you guys, so you can check out all the past shows. If you missed one, you guys can check it out. Pretty awesome. We're over 100 shows deep. We appreciate you guys for all the love and support that you guys give to us. Oh, boy. So what's going on in news today? Anything interesting? Anybody have anything interesting they want to talk about? You guys can call in 614-916-6372. You guys can definitely call in for that. Gilligan's Island actress is soliciting donations. Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann on the hit show 1960s, is trying to collect money. And it came across my desk, and I was like, man, I gotta talk about this. This is crazy. Gilligan's Island star Dawn Wells is broke after life-threatening surgery, collecting donations via GoFundMe. As we learned from former Cosby Show actor Jeffrey Owens, who tried to shame after they learned he was working at Trader Joe's just because someone appeared in the hit TV show, doesn't mean that they set out for life. Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann on Gilligan's Island, is an iconic actor or character on an iconic show, is broke after a life-threatening surgery and is soliciting donations to get herself back on track on GoFundMe. In the 24 hours since news broke that Wells, who had an unexpected accident that required hospitalization for 2 months, and needed a very long time to heal, basically started a campaign. It was out of need and necessity. The fundraiser has collected over $50,000 toward the $180,000 goal. The campaign was launched on August 27th. The most recent campaign update says Wells found an apartment in a fab retirement village in Glendale, California. The actress has even spoke out about the outpouring and opened up a little about what she's got going on. She's 79 years old. She describes herself as amazed at the kindness and affection in a post on Facebook. A dear, dear friend of mine with a big heart was trying to help me with some common issues we all understand and some must face. He created a fundraiser with the love and emotion and some protecting their child after she told him in a recent conversation, I don't know how this has happened. I thought I was taking all the proper steps to ensure my golden years. Now here I am, no family, no husband, no kids, and no money. Wells, who was married to talent agent Larry Rosen for 5 years in the 60s during her Gilligan Island run, ended by saying she's grateful that God has given me so many friends and fans who care, and it would all be too overwhelming if it wasn't for everybody else. She also added that her outlook is positive and she looks forward to connecting with her generous fans in her travels. And if you guys remember, on Gilligan's Island, Wells was the beautiful girl next door, the down-to-earth counterpart to Tina Lewis's movie star character Ginger. She and Louise, who recently made headlines for her ageless look, are the last surviving cast members of the popular series about 7 castaways. Wells later played the role in various Gilligan Island specials and movies. So Wells, who started out in pageants, also appeared in many other popular shows, from Bonanza to Roseanne, if you guys remember that. She also had an extensive theater career. In between, she's written several books, most recently, What Would Mary Ann Do? A Guide to Life, in 2014. In 2005, she sold Mary Ann's original gingham blouse and shorts outfit in an auction, which pulled in about $21,000. After Fox News did a story about Cosby actor Owens working in a New Jersey grocery store, actors came forward over the weekend to share the jobs that they had in between their acting roles, which made clear that not everybody is material for Forbes' highest paid actors and actresses list. Sabrina the Teenage Witch actor Nate Ricard revealed that his currently a janitor between gigs. Brooklyn Nine-Nine star Terry Crews said he swept floors after the NFL, adding, "If need be, I'd do it again." Weigh in. I want to hear what you guys have to say, man. Would you guys leave a fame job to go work at a regular restaurant, regular job? If you were making millions and had to walk away, would you and could you go and work a normal job after all that fame? Weigh in. I want to know. You guys can call in as well, 614-916-6372. 9:47. We're going to get you some new music here. I've been holding out on you guys a little bit, man. This one is from Milky Bay. This is from Sweden. You ready for this?
I like it when you do it like hot. I like it when you take me to the spot. It's not that I like it a lot, the more I want you, the more I need you. You affect me, baby, you affect me like no one other could do. I like it when you're serious, I like it, you're delirious. I've never used to believe in miracles, but the more I see you, the more I believe you. You affect me, baby, you affect me like no one other could do. she knows how to set me on fire. Oh, fire, oh, fire, oh, fire, oh, set me on fire. Oh, set me on fire. Oh, set me on fire.
What's going on, Music Familia? That was the Fire Brigade, Milky Bay, right there, coming out of Sweden. What's going on, Music Familia? Hanging out live, Antman versus MusicFamiliaProductions.com. I want to give a shout out to Stanley. I want to give a shout out to Shannon. What's going on? Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Renee, thank you for coming and hanging out with me all night. I appreciate you so much. You mean so much to me. Miss your face. And I want to give a shout out to Columbus Events Group. Check out ColumbusEventsGroupLLC.com for more great shows going on throughout the summer, like the ones you've seen tonight being promoted during the show. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to Phone Nation AP, my man David Sheets, holding it down for me, 614-732-9525. Call or text. Also, you can write an email, photonationap@outlook.com. Use the hashtag MFP for 5 to 10% off of your first graphic design deal. Also, check out Lynette's Country Barbecue and Lynette's Children's Charity. Great organizations representing the greater Central Ohio area. What's going on, Matthew? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. So, we got a little bit of time left, man. It's about 7 minutes in front of 10 o'clock. I figure we'll get right into Douchebag Criminals. So here we go, folks. Without further ado, tonight's Douchebag Criminals is powered by Photonation AP. And we're going to get our first Douchebag Criminal. So our first Douchebag Criminal comes in to us from, well, let's put it this way, the river. Fleeing deputies, a drunk man crashes his truck and then jumps into the ocean trying to get away from police. But after realizing his mistake in Duck Key, Florida, this drunken man decides, well, I think I need to change my mind. So, a drunken man led Monroe County Sheriff's deputies on a high-speed chase early Sunday, eventually crashing his pickup truck into an entrance sign for Duck Key and jumping into the ocean. Deputies in Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission boat whisked him from the water, but not before the man tried to elude authorities by hiding under a bridge, clinging to a piling of debris, and said that Adam Lint, a spokesman for the Monroe County Sheriff's Department, went on to say that after his rescue, he reportedly told deputies that his morning's events would make for a great story to tell his friends and family. Nicholas Chiraka, 31, faces a number of charges, including driving while under the influence, causing property damage, and resisting arrest. Linhart said a deputy saw a pickup truck leave a bar along the overseas highway in Marathon at a high rate of speed just before 4 a.m. Before the deputy could attempt a traffic stop, Trulka slammed into the concrete median and kept going. Linhart said deputies gave chase as Trelka reached high speeds of over 100 miles an hour and swerved erratically across the northbound lanes of the overseas highway. Deputies deployed tire spikes near mile marker 60.5 to stop the truck, but Trelka kept driving, eventually crashing into a light pole and a palm tree and finally rolling into the Duck Key entrance sign. Deputies repeatedly called out for Trelka to stop, but he kept swimming toward Tom's Harbor Channel Bridge, where he hid from authorities for about 30 minutes, the report said. A fisherman alerted deputies to Trelka under the bridge, staying afloat by holding on to a pylon. And the report said that Trelka eventually surrendered and was pulled aboard the FWC boat by Key Colony Beach police officers. Yeah, buddy. In search of Trelka's truck, found 3 empty 100-milliliter bottles of Fireball whiskey, along with 1 full one. If convicted, Trelka could face up to numerous charges. Trelka told deputies that he had been drinking and got scared, So I effed up. I'm sorry. He told deputies that he fucked up, and that's how it happened. According to a arrest report, deputies said Chalco would would alternate between apologizing and bragging about his high-speed antics. And he goes on to report that once arrested, Chalco resisted taking a blood alcohol test, saying, "I'm already going to jail, so why take the report? I don't understand." When deputies tested Chalco's blood alcohol level, it was .214, more than double the legal limit of .08. Are you kidding me? That is insane. Wow. All right. Our second douchebag criminal of the night goes out to a man who's arrested for robbing a Tokyo convenience store with a pair of nose hair trimmers. That's right, folks. Nose hair trimmers are now an adorable weapon to use for when you want to rob somebody. But here's the thing. It may be an adorable weapon choice, but it's not a great idea to bring scissors to a gunfight, I guess. So in a murky pre-dawn hours of August 31st on the mean streets of Shinju, Tokyo, a young man working in a graveyard shift at a Family Mart convenience store heard the familiar chime of the doors open. However, this is no customer. Calling at 4:10 in the morning, it was a robber. Reaching into his pocket, the crook pulled out a pair of nose hair trimmers with 3-centimeter, 1-inch blade. As it glistened mercilessly under the fluorescent lights with a cold glaze, the middle-aged robber demanded to the clerk, "Don't move! Get the money out of the register." This presented a dilemma to the 25-year-old worker. If he got out the money, he would be breaking the "don't move" command. On the other hand, if he stops moving, there would be no way for him to take out the cash. The threat of the tiny scissors and their rounded tips combined with his assailant's unmeanable demands must have been too much for the clerk, so he simply ran away. This now left the robber in a predicament. With no clerk, he would not be able to get the money out of the register or the safe, and the take a yen, leave a yen tray offered little consolation. So, in the confusion among parties, luckily managed to eat up enough time for an officer to be patrolling, just happened to be walking down the block. Residents of Tokyo were probably used to the kind of savage crime taking place, but those from elsewhere in Japan expressed their terror online. Bear in mind that some people have strange ways of expressing fear. All right, so somebody goes, there was a comment that a feed of comments that went something like, "Nose hair trimmers, ha ha ha, what a disgusting crime. What's a miracle? It's a miracle the arresting officer was unharmed. It's like he was starting the PUBG game on expert mode. A pencil would have worked better. Maybe he was saying don't move so he could try to trim the clerk's nose hairs. Then naturally he would request payment for the service. Surely the shocking nature of the crime would continue to ripple through society as people try to wrap their heads around this. I suppose the important lesson here is to learn that always keep your nose hair trimmers in a secure location so they don't get misused in criminal elements. Remember, cutting your nose hair is a privilege, not a right. And that is sponsored by your man, AntmanVs. Also, in our last douchebag criminal of the night, August 31st, man, this man decides to drive this wrecked vehicle down the highway. A driver in Florida was pulled over after a video captured an unsightly sight. A man driving a pickup truck so badly damaged that its door doesn't even close. The door actually hangs open like that down the road. The video recorded Wednesday shows a pickup truck traveling down a Crestview road with severe damage to its cab. The truck's roof is caved in, its windshield is lopsided, and the driver's door is stuck wide open. A patron saw the video and saw the vehicle actually driving down the highway as he passed by. The filmer wrote, "Then I saw a vehicle take a side road that led to a shortcut to avoid being seen by cops. I took the next side road expecting to see the truck pass me at the stop sign. It did. And as it did, he got this video." And I didn't get the video because I feel like the video is too short. So it would have had to be replayed over and over and over again. So instead, I got the still image for you so you guys can get a shot of what this truck looks like here. And so what I'll do for you guys, actually, I will zoom in here so you guys can see that truck a little bit better. But yeah, check that out, man. Wow, the door is wide open. The cab is crushed. Crazy. So that will round up our douchebag criminals for the evening, folks. If you guys want to be part of the action, you guys can tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Music Familia Productions Antman Versus. I want to give a shout out to everybody who come and hung out tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I also want to give a shout out to Subtle Feud. They are going to be, like I said, they're going to be live tomorrow night at the Bethel Road Pub with Sanity Remains, Ironhead Inc., and my man David Goliath, all under one roof. Bethel Road Pub, 1375 Bethel Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43220. Make sure you guys get out there. Doors are at 8 p.m. It's a $5 show, so no excuses. Get out there, support music. I love you guys. And I am out the door. I want to remind everybody to make sure you guys go over, check out ColumbusEventsGroupLLC.com for all the upcoming shows that they have going on. Check out Photo Nation AP, my man David Sheets. Also check out Lynette's Country Barbecue and Lynette's Children's Charity. Also, we have some great shows coming up, man. Adam Calhoun is going to be at the Outer Villa on September 21st. Make sure you guys check it out with Rich Regal, Justin Time, Six Gun Justice, Conrad Bradley, Dustin Spears, and DJ Boog all under one roof. It's going down, and we're going to have Obscula going to be in town. We're going to be talking about that show coming up next Thursday. Get ready for that show. I'm going to have some audio and probably some music for that show coming up. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for doing what you do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for doing what you do as artists and musicians and doing what you do. Have a great rest of your week, man. Enjoy everything. All music videos aired are not Music Familia Productions. We give all the rights to the artists and musicians for their works. We will see you guys Sunday for Sunday Meltdown, 10 a.m. to noon. Wake up with me and Siobhan. Have a good rest of your night, folks. See you.